Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The intrigues behind the late night attempt of the arrest of the former CS Cabinet Minister of Interior Security of the Republic of Kenya, Matiangi, of course, continue to unfold as lawyer Dunstan Omari has come out to reveal the pivot role played by the former President of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta. The reason why Uhuru Kenyatta has come out to intervene when it comes, of course, to the attempt of the arrest of the former CS, Matiangi, is that the report we are being told that now Uhuru gives order to save Matiangi and other cabinet, of course, former cabinet ministers. While speaking, of course, to the press, Matiangi's lawyer, Dunstan Omari, came out to affirm that they had, of course, received strict orders from Uhuru Kenyatta to head to court today, early this morning, of course, in a bid to seek anticipatory bail for all former CSs that were under the regime of Uhuru Kenyatta. He added that they will escort the former Cabinet Minister of Interior Security, George Matiangi, to, of course, Fred Matiani, to, of course, to nearest police station to record his statement. According to the reports of course, Omari, the motive behind, of course, the attempted arrest could be perceived, of course, as means to scare Uhuru's former cabinet ministers from attending the Professor Magoha's funeral service slated, of course, on Saturday, February 11th. In addition, the report that again we are getting is that the lawyer condemned the officers for attempting to contravene the law as they failed to produce an arrest warrant. And again, I've seen several news that is streaming in when it comes to the head of course, EACC coming to deny that his officers was not having that attempt or surrounding the home of Fred Matiangi. The same thing, the IG, Inspector General of Police, that is Japheth Koome, has also come out to deny that no police service came out to, of course, give order on the arrest of Fred Matiangi. I want to say that when you look at, of course, the anticipatory issue that happened yesterday, it was such a very unfortunate issue because report indicates that the former CS confirmed that his team of lawyers had surrounded him, that in any case, if these lawyers were not there, his close allies like Raila Odinga, Kioni, Mutua, then these people could have ventured into his home and he could have been arrested. Of course, this is whatever the news is telling us, that something that we had already been told was going to happen. But we did not know what they were planning to arrive at his home during the night. That was the news that his lawyers gave out. It is reported that over 20 officers arrived in 5 motor vehicles at Matiangi's home in Karen, a bid to attempt to force their way in. However, the officers were confronted by Matiangi's security team and his lawyer, who shortly arrived minutes after 10 p.m. I want to say that the motive behind, of course, the attempted arrest, it is unclear as we speak now. If you hear some people are speculating, say that, oh, Matiangi this, or this. we have not been told whatever is happening. It is still unclear the reason why he is being hunted. There's just speculation that maybe this regime will be attending the funeral of George Magoha in Sia game constituency, where they don't want these former cabinet ministers that were given mandate by Uhuru Kenyatta to have the committee when it comes to the burial of Magoha to be available and present at the burial of Magoha. That is number one. Number two, I've heard some people saying that it is because Matiani is a close ally of Uhuru Kenyatta, and because of the revenge, they are ensuring that the revenge is tangible, and that is why later the other day they said that they were having a plan on how they were going to face off these close allies of Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga, and seems like Matiangi is also part and parcel of the close allies of Uhuru Kenyatta. Number three is about the issues of tax. I saw a report from a certain article that was written by Dennis Itumbi. Dennis Itumbi came out alleging that Matiangi was having, of course, tax waiver, and he was to pay certain millions of money. And in accordance to also the letter that the majority leader of National Assembly came out to write to, of course, I don't know, the Treasury, I think, to understand those who are having companies, businesses, and they had a waiver when it comes to taxation. And I saw an article of Dennis Itumbi where they said that Matiangi was also having problem when it comes to taxation. So people say that maybe these EACC officers might have an issue that they were given to ensure that they're going to arrest these people who have not come out to pay their taxes. So I want to say that the attempt of the arrest of Matiangi, I want to say, though the articles initially claims of the officers belonging to the EACC had came out with certain agenda that, of course, it was issue of either corruption or maybe it was issue that was entailing about the taxation and also the burial of Magoha. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you look at that time that Uhuru Kenyatta was notified that such a thing was happening during the night, we are being told that Uhuru Kenyatta has come out to order these lawyers to come out so that, of course, these former CSs, yes, they must be given anticipatory bail so that this witch hunt of the current regime must not be so directed to these former cabinet ministers. So when you look at even this regime is so curious and of course cautious on how they're going to deal with these former CSS, and that is why day in, day out, they're busy witch hunting, of course, the former CS. And again, when you look at also the former regime, you saw the issue of course, Kipchumba Murkomen being arrested during the night time. And even the side of Azimio, some of them were being arrested. People like Junet Mohammed, I saw the other year when Junet Mohammed was being, I think people like James Orengo came out to intervene on behalf of Junet Mohammed. Many people were arrested. So is there any possibility of this regime having a revenge, totally a revenge, towards the former allies of the regime, because they are going and witch hunting everyone that was, if any case you could have worked with Uhuru Kenyatta, then you are an enemy of this regime. And that is the declaration that you're seeing. And even you can see signals, because it is out of confidence that they are out to hit hard on these, of course, close allies of Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga. And something that you have noticed also, these people who are so close allied to Raila Odinga also, that they're believing that they might have strong, of course, influence when it comes to the politics of the Republic of Kenya, which, for example, if Matiani will take over, for example, and decide that he's going to venture into the politics, then it might be very, of course, maybe this government might not be comfortable. And again, when you look at, of course, these people want to cut short the movement, that there is a possibility of certain former cabinet ministers involving when it comes to the mobilization and also the criticism in, of course, Kenya Kwanza government. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is whatever is happening, and Uhuru Kenyatta has come out to, of course, order the lawyers to, of course, to go and seek the anticipatory, of course, bill for all the former CSS, because it is not comfortable and safe for them. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing to this channel. You like, comment, and share this video. Bye bye. Till we meet on another video.